Niger Coup, Mali, Burkina Faso, dare Tinubu, ECOWAS over military intervention threat. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, have been warned not to initiate a foreign military intervention in Niger Republic. The warning was issued by the military leaders of Mali and Burkina Faso via a statement released on Monday, July 31st. The allied forces, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, warned ECOWAS that an attempt to carry out its threat would be on declaration of war. Good day, viewers, and welcome to my channel. I am Okocha P myself. Please, if today is your first time of visiting this channel, kindly subscribe, and if you like my videos, share it to your loved ones. Now, there is a serious situation in Africa that people are not trying to understand. People are not reading the handwriting on the wall. See, there is a big problem. I think it is a mistake following the coup that happens in Niger Republic that ECOWAS issued a 7-day ultimatum that the military should hand over back to the president or else there will be military intervention. I think diplomacy could have been the best approach to this. We are Africans. We understood what happens in Libya some years back, and that has created insecurity almost the whole part of northern and western, including the Central African countries. The situation of Libya affected the whole African nations. Now, when will the African leaders learn that what really happens to Libya could have been perverted by African leaders without the Western intervention? We don't need France, we don't need America, we don't need other foreign allies in Africa anymore. I think the thing that is happening in Niger Republic, they should be able to settle it. ECOWAS should not think anything about military intervention, because even the Niger Republic citizens are so happy that such a thing happened. Now, I want to say this categorically. I am against coup. I don't like military takeover. But the problem is, what about the democratic nonsense that has been going on in that country? The president trying to change constitution to do everything possible just to suit him, to the detriment of the poor Niger Republic citizens. I have been to Niger Republic. I have been to Niamey. I have been to Agadez. See, especially those parts of Agadez, they are abject poverty in that country. But upon the whole natural resources they have, the France is looting it, and the citizens are in abject poverty, compared with the insecurity in that country. All these situations, indeed, they are unbearable. I don't think there is any country in this Western world that they are trying to intervene. If there is anything going on in Africa, their citizens will not condone it. If what is happening in Niger Republic happened in France in 1 week, France will be shut down. What is going on in so many parts of Africa, if it happens in the West countries will be shut down. Now, let me shock you. You see, when there is a political coup, when there is a problem, when there is an election rigging, all these things going on in African continent, the West will not raise their voice or stand up for the poor citizens, the average citizens of the countries. During election, almost the whole part of Africa, it is becoming a culture that if you have money or you have political power, you will rig the election against the wish of the people and you will score free. The West will see it, they will keep quiet because it doesn't concern them. Then when the military will rise and say enough of all this democratic rascality, now the West will come out to say we want to protect democracy. Which democracy do they want to protect? Which democracy? Yes, democracy is good, but any democracy that cannot reflect the will of the people is no longer a democracy. It is an autocracy. So military rule is better than even autocratic government, where the will of the people will never be shown. It will never reflect in the dealings of the nation. It is so bad. So I'm using this opportunity to tell Africans, it is time for us to start settling our issues by ourselves. The things that the leaders of African countries are doing absolutely is not good. We are not supporting all these things going on. The question people are not answering is this. We have natural resources. We have human resources. Why are we so poor? And why is it that there are abject poverty in our countries? The question could be answered if you can direct it to the leaders. We have bad leadership. And we that are coming up the youth, we saw it, we knew it, and we need a change. So if the change, we did not see it, democratically, people could wish anything they want. I go through the comments of the videos I published. I saw how people were saying, when we military take over in Nigeria, when we military took over in this country, when we military take over, you can see that people are even happy because what they are living is no longer life. It's no longer life. What they are going through is unbearable and nobody's talking about it. People are even ready. See, let me digress a little. After the presidential election in Nigeria, they are contesting for the result in court. And there was a statement made by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria. And he told the tribunal that if they disqualify him based on what people are saying, that he did not have the constitutional requirement to be president, that there will be anarchy. When he made the statement, so many Nigerians reacted. They said, we already have anarchy. We already have chaos. We already have issues. So we are not new to it. Bring it on. To tell you the kind of mentality Africans are having now, because we are fed up. We are fed up. So what we are saying is that let all the whole military intervention be cancelled. We don't need military intervention. Yes, military took over. They took over because things is not working fine. We should negotiate with them. We should find out why is it that this coup is happening, coup upon coup. What is the reason why? If you're unable to find out the reason why all this coup is happening, there is no need trying to, take a military action. On what basis? Military action, we need to save the abject poverty that people have been experiencing. We need to create jobs. With military action, stop the export of uranium and all those things they use to manufacture bomb that they are taking from African land, use it to manufacture bomb in other countries, bring it back to kill the citizens? Absolutely no. So I am against every military intervention. And if you are against it, help me share this video. We don't need military intervention. Let them go and negotiate. Let them go and solve their problem. Let Africans solve their problem by themselves. So this is my opinion. This is what I want that the ECOWAS should do. The African Union should step in. Everybody should raise their voices. What happened in Libya must not happen in Niger. If not, I am a Nigerian. And Niger and Nigeria is just like one community to the other. You can even cross from Nigeria to Niger without any custom, you can even enter Niger. Next neighborhood is Niger. So there is no difference between Niger and Nigeria. Anything happening in that country directly will affect Nigeria. It will affect Chad. It will affect so many parts of African nation as well as the world. So I think a word is enough for the wise. We say no to military intervention. Until we see again on my next video, I am Okochapi Marcel.